order. This is the North Brunswick Township special meeting of our Board of Education. Today is Wednesday, June 17th. Could we all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Carter.
Here.
Ms. Cepeda. Here. Ms. James. Here. Mr. Labori.
Here.
Dr. Patel.
Here.
Mr. Singh.
Here.
Ms. Sinha. Here. Ms. Toth.
Here.
And Mr. Webb.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Law, the public notice of this meeting, which included the time, date, and location, was distributed by 3 p.m. on Wednesday, January 28, 2026 in the following manner. Posted on the bulletin board reserved for announcements in the board office, 25 Linwood Place, North Brunswick. Mailed to the Home News Tribune, Star Ledger, NJ.com, and the clerk of the Township of North Brunswick. Delivered to the 9 duly elected board members. And beginning earlier this year, March 1st, 2026, all future board meeting notices shall be published on the board's official website, www.nbtschools.org, and be made available through the New Jersey Secretary of State's official website in lieu of publication in a newspaper in accordance with PL 2025 C.72. Well, good evening, everyone. It's good to see an audience. Definitely not used to all this light and these portable microphones, so I'm sorry if I looked a little frazzled when we were getting the meeting started. I'm used to a standing one. So again, really good to see everyone. Crazy that this school year is almost over within the next couple of days. It's been a great year. We have much to celebrate, and that's why we added this special meeting to our schedule this year. So we have a couple of presentations this evening. Before we get started, I'll turn it over to Superintendent Zakowski.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, thank you, Madam President, and millions of viewers watching us at home. This is a special meeting because it really centers and focuses on our students. We have some wonderful achievement recognition, starting with our valedictorian and salutatorian, which is not just an award for the last marking period, but a 4-year award of grit, determination, perseverance, intelligence, commitment, you name it. And we're going to be hearing from them, but for the first time, we thought as a board, we will see them at graduation. We saw them at the high school awards, but as a board, we really wanted to memorialize their achievements in our permanent minutes and also give them not only recognition, but an award on behalf of the board as academic achievement throughout 4 years of high school, actually really 13 years through the school districts, because to get to high school, to be prepared for high school, one must be ready from your journey. So it's really a journey, not a destination. So we'll start off, Madam President, if you're okay.
Absolutely.
And, with our valedictorian, Yashvi Patel, and our salutatory, Eva Patel. So we'll bring out the award.
Come on up. Careful.
Congratulations. I was just saying, we look forward to hearing their speeches at graduation in just a couple of days. So we first have some plaques to present to you both, but we have a resolution that we'd like to recognize for you both and read in our permanent minutes. So first, I will start with Yashvi. Be it resolved by the Board of Education that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the Board of Education proudly recognizes our valedictorian for achieving the highest academic distinction in the graduating class of 2026. This accomplishment reflects exceptional scholarship, perseverance, leadership, and dedication to excellence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this public acclaim be given to Yashvi Patel for receiving the highest academic achievement as valedictorian of the North Brunswick Township High School class of 2026. We congratulate you on this remarkable achievement and wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Be it further resolved that Yashvi Patel shall be recognized appropriately and that a copy of this resolution be spread upon the permanent minutes of this board. Congratulations. Next up for Eva. Be it resolved by the Board of Education that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the Board of Education proudly recognizes our salutatorian for achieving one of the highest academic distinctions in the graduating class of 2026. This accomplishment reflects exceptional scholarship, perseverance, leadership, and dedication to excellence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this public acclaim be given to Eva Patel for receiving one of the highest academic achievements as salutatorian of the North Brunswick Township High School class of 2026. We congratulate you on this remarkable achievement and wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Be it further resolved that Eva Patel shall be recognized appropriately and that a copy of this resolution be spread upon the permanent minutes of this board. Congratulations.
But before we get a picture, we have the salutatorian and the valedictorian. Can I put you on the spot for a minute? So a sign of intelligence, and we know how intelligent you are, is really speaking extemporaneously. So I'm going to ask our valedictorian, you have less than 1,000 words, and you just articulate to our crowd and our audience what you love most and what you will miss most about North Brunswick Township High School and the school district.
One of the reasons I really love this township and this high school is that I was able to delve into many of the interests I had, from robotics to orchestra to a sport that I never even tried before. I was able to just jump into cross-country races, and I remember my first 5K race, I was tying my shoelaces in the first 5 minutes of the race and stopping, and I even developed into a better runner across 4 years of practice. And this high school is so great because I was able to try out all of my different passions, and despite all of its challenges and obstacles I faced, I was just able to focus on getting better and exploring all these passions, and I really never thought of being valedictorian as a goal along the way. I was just consistently trying to make myself a better person and explore those passions and work as hard as possible, and this is just one of the side effects of it, and I'm so grateful to be standing here today. But it's really this township, I'm so grateful to be here and be able to learn so much at this high school. So yeah.
Eva, you're not getting away with this. Great things come in threes. So what are your 3 most favorite things about our wonderful high school?
One of
1,000
my
words or less.
One of my favorite things about this township is how supportive the staff is. I truly don't think that I would have been able to be successful without the relationships and the bonds that I formed with not only my peers and my students who I was on a lot of club boards with and I studied with, but also the second favorite best thing is how supportive the staff is and how I was able to have a really strong relationship with a lot of my teachers, and they really were the ones who were pushing me to be successful. And I was also exposed to a lot of my club advisors, and they were also the ones pushing me and helping me and connecting me to different opportunities. And one of my third favorite things about this school is, similar to Yashi, I really did appreciate all the opportunities here and how we were able to engage in a lot of specific opportunities that were specific to certain fields, like the STEM Academy, but that didn't limit us to not being able to engage in other fields and other aspects of what our careers could be in the future. And I think that really helped me develop my sense of who I am and what I want to do in the future.
I forgot to mention the superintendent in there about your favorite. I wrote you the speech. Why don't we take a quick picture and for our newsletter? Ready? Front and center. board members and Madam President, equally as impressive is our next awards for two more outstanding North Brunswick Township students who actually not only represented themselves, represented their families, represented the senior class and the school, high school, in their workings with us. And I could tell you, it was great to see they became part of our team all year long. It was great to see them during the academic awards, the athletic awards, be their name called. They needed a truck to kind of take away their awards. So I'll let you talk about our wonderful student reps.
Sure. Okay, ladies, want to join us? So tonight is bittersweet as this is our final Board of Education meeting with our student representatives before they graduate and begin their next chapters at the University of Florida for Mia here and Stockton for Grayson. So Mia Montero and Grayson Brockman have each brought something special to our dais every month. And it's truly been a privilege to watch them represent not only their classmates, but also themselves and their families with such pride and professionalism. And if you were at Senior Awards, I had mentioned about each student, but Mia has been involved in so many aspects of school life, continually stepping forward, getting involved, and leaving a lasting mark on North Brunswick. And it's also been wonderful for her and for us to see her continue a family tradition of leadership and service following in the footsteps of her brother Gerard, who once sat on our very dais in this same role as student representative. And Grayson has carried herself with such grace, character, and kindness throughout her time with us. And having known her family through my friendship with her dad over the years on our board, it has been especially meaningful to watch her take her place at the dais and carry herself in the same steadiness and integrity reflecting her upbringing. So to both Mia and Grayson, thank you for your voices, your leadership, your dedication to our team. You have represented your peers and our district incredibly well. And we are so proud of you both and the young woman that you've become over the last couple of years, but also especially this year. And we wish you nothing but success and happiness in what comes next. So I have a couple things for you. So we have your placard and a plaque here for both of you. And then we also have resolutions that I will read into the permanent minutes of the board. So be it resolved by the Board of Education that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the Board of Education recognizes the efforts of our student volunteers, their dedication, leadership, and commitment to serving our schools and community. And whereas the Board of Education recognizes that our student representatives and volunteers have shown they truly care and share generosity of themselves. And whereas our Student Board of Education representatives connects the students of NBT schools with the Board of Education. Their willingness to give their time and talents makes a meaningful difference and reflects the very best of our district. And now, therefore, be it resolved that this public acclaim be given to Mia Montero and Grayson Brockman for volunteering to the Board of Education Student Board Representative. Be it further resolved that Mia Montero and Grayson Brockman shall be recognized appropriately and that a copy of this resolution be spread in the permanent minutes of this board. Congratulations.
Miss Mia, Grayson, anybody would like to say anything? One last time as students representing the... No? No updates? No? Okay, just Grayson. Mia, one thing, Gerard is known as Mia's brother now. Used to be Gerard's sister, now is Gerard's Mia's brother. So great job, Grayson, great job. Last chance. No?
Any updates? Okay.
All right,
both.
thank you. We'll take a picture.
And then can we get one of the whole? I think we should. Yeah. Stand in front here. Backs up. Hello. So next up on our night of presentations, I want to welcome Mr. Stephen Wen, who is in charge of Buddy Ball for the Township of North Brunswick, also one of my teammates on the board. So, Mr. Wen.
All right, so good evening, everyone. Today we recognize our seniors who volunteered their time at North Brunswick Buddy Ball program during this past academic year. Programs like ours are built on kindness, consistency, and the belief that every child deserves encouragement, connection, and the chance to experience the joy of sports in a welcoming community. Our volunteers are the heart of that mission, spending their time working with our players and other volunteers at each session. So thank you all for being part of our Buddy Ball family, and we wish you all the very best in your exciting journey ahead. So I'm going to call you guys up. I know not everybody's here, but we'll recognize everybody right now. So first it's Derek Allegria, Timothy Amoko, Samuel Benefil-Shivori, come on up. Arnav Dogra, Ayu Kansagra, Anya Munayapa, Ayushi Popli, Nethra Pradeep, and Divya Reddy Vanga.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations. Yes. So we have a resolution that I will read for you both, and it will go into the permanent minutes of this Board of Education. So be it resolved by the Board of Education that the following resolution be approved. Whereas the Board of Education recognizes the efforts of our student volunteers in building a better community and better sense of one's own well-being. And whereas the Board of Education recognizes that our student volunteers have shown they truly care and share generosity of themselves. And whereas Buddy Ball is a soccer and basketball sports program which pairs up players with special needs with volunteers. The volunteers provide the players with the opportunity to learn and play soccer and basketball in a positive and meaningful way. And now, therefore, be it resolved by this public acclaim be given to our Buddy Ball senior volunteers for volunteering in the North Brunswick Township Buddy Ball program. Be it further resolved that our Buddy Ball volunteers shall be recognized appropriately and that a copy of this resolution be spread in the permanent minutes of this board. Congratulations. Yes, of course.
All right, so while our valedictorian, salutatorian, and our student representatives got plaques, I come with some swag for our seniors. More importantly, they get little Buddy Ball sweatshirts. It has our new logo on it.
Sure that the other students that are not here this evening get their swag from Mr. Wen as well as their resolution. Yes. Okay, great.
like they said, I'm Samuel Benefield Joy Jr. Thank you so much for this honor. It's a true honor to be with you all. Coach Steve is the best, honestly, and yeah, I was so fortunate in being not only a volunteer, but a student way back in the day, at Buddy Ball. So it's a full circle moment, and I'm truly happy. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you both. All right. And our fourth presentation for the evening, I'd like to invite up to the podium Mr. Sean Morrell, our North Brunswick Township High School Athletic Director for our North Brunswick Township High School Spring Sports Awards.
All right, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. I'd like to thank the Board of Education for the support of the parents, the coaches, of course, and the hard work of our athletes. We had another successful spring season, and we'd like to acknowledge those student athletes who could be with us today. I will be presenting most of the awards for the coaches, so please bear with me. If the athletes can come up, get your award, and you could stay up here, and then at the end of each team recognition, we could take a picture. All right? First, I just wanted to acknowledge our golf team, who was the White Division Sportsmanship Award winner and recipient this year. First, I'd like to honor our boys lacrosse athletes. The boys lacrosse team finished with a 7-11 record and made it to the opening round of the state tournament. We have 3 recipients who should be here today. Arav Balodia, who was a defense all-division with 79 ground balls and 30 caused turnovers. We have Matthew Gutierrez, the face-off specialist in all division with 91 face-off wins with a 55% win rate this year. And lastly, Zach Murdoch was our goalie all division, 232 saves this year with 433 career saves, ranking him 3rd in program history. So congratulations to Zach. Get them in there. No, thanks. It's for them. It's for the kids.
Hold on.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Next up, we have girls lacrosse. We'll be recognizing 2 athletes. First, Mia Farinas, who's all division and also all county. She led the county in ground balls with 80 and 36 forced turnovers. So congratulations. And then we have Shania Anthony, who made all division. She was 2nd on the team with 50 ground balls and 22 forced turnovers. For boys volleyball, we have a recipient, David Torres, who was all division. David totaled over 100 kills and 80 digs in his final season, scoring double-digit kills on 4 occasions. He was greatly respected by his teammates. He was the team captain, earned a varsity letter for 3 seasons. He has a great passion for the sport of volleyball. He always played in the summer, including in numerous grass tournaments. This past offseason, he traveled to play in club tournaments all over the Northeast. He found the time and energy to play club volleyball in fall and winter despite his combined commitments to the marching band and swim team. Good luck to David in his future endeavors, including his study of civil engineering at Middlesex County and Rutgers University. That's from his coach, Coach Biolsi, so congratulations. For our tennis team, we have 3 recipients. First, Prince Pavan Patel, all division. He's a 4-year varsity letter winner, demonstrated a remarkable commitment to excellence, consistently contributing to the team's success through hard work and perseverance. He was a team captain for the last 2 years, earning the respect of his teammates, coaches, and opponents alike. He was a tremendous leader for our team, who he will be missed. Vaibhav Chari, also all division. He played for the last 2 years. He was our first singles player who took on the best opponent from every team that they faced. As one of this year's captains, he was a strong leader whom every player on our team looked up to. Congratulations. And Krupesh Thakur. He was also all division. He had an outstanding season for our team. He was undefeated in the blue division, going 11-0. In his second year, he has demonstrated that he will be a key member of our team for the next 2 years. Congratulations. For softball, we do have 3 recipients. First, Kaylee Schulis, who's a 2-time All-Division winner. She was a wall at first base and an absolute powerhouse at the plate. She's a 4-year varsity player and is well-deserving of the honor. She's also our GMC Scholar Athlete and attended a banquet with approximately 65 other athletes from across the county due to her scholarly endeavors, if I may. So, congratulations. Cadence Green, she is the MVP from the season. Her presence in the outfield keeps runners from trying to take extra bases. She steps up to the plate and comes in clutch time after time. She's a 4-year varsity player and will be continuing her academic and athletic career at Georgian Court University. And lastly, Gabriela Melendez. She's a 3-time All-Division winner with one of the highest batting averages in all of the county. She's only a junior and has entered the 100 Hits Club, and she's looking to take the most hits record during her senior year. Congratulations. All right. I'll introduce baseball. I don't know if Willie is here, but Willie Pena received all division. Just a little side note about Willie. I believe Willie batted .525 this year. Again, .525, all division, 32 extra base hits and 5 home runs. He was one of the leading athletes in all of the county, so congratulations to Willie Pena. He also made it last year. He is a junior. And next, I would like to call up, finally, our track head coach, Coach Grimes. I think it's, Coach, I think the joke is, come on, you can move faster than that. I think that's what you use up here. He's been here enough that we all know. All right, he's bringing the team up. Let me talk to you for a second about Coach Grimes. I just want to put it in perspective here. This year, Coach Grimes, for the spring season, has been nominated the Boys Division and the All GMC Coach of the Year. This winter, He was also the Boys and Girls Division and GMC Coach of the Year. Last winter, he was the Division and GMC Coach of the Year. And last spring, he was the Division and GMC Boys Coach of the Year. And he was also the NJ.com Boys State Coach of the Year. So Coach Grimes has received accolades for at least the last 4 seasons. I didn't go back any further than that because I ran out of room. So I want to congratulate Coach Grimes for everything he does for this program. So I know he's going to have a lot to say about the individuals, but I'm going to try to take over the whole team, and so that they can all just be here with the coach listening, and just to tell you the accolades of this group of young men and, of course, young women. If we talk about the boys track team, you know, we are, I think, arguably talking about possibly the best boys track team in the state of New Jersey historically. All right, when you look at the accolades of what they're able to do over the last 2 years, I think that there would be a conversation to talk about how many other track teams, public track, school track teams in the state has ever accomplished what these guys have done. This spring alone, they were the division champions, the GMC relay champions, the GMC county champions, the sectional champions, and the Group 4 state champions. And we have some state champions individually as well in here, and that was just this spring. This winter, they were the GMC division champions, the county champions, and the Group relay champions, Group 4 relay champions. Last winter, they were division champions, relay champions, Group 4 relay champions, and sectional champions. And last spring, they were division champions, GMC champions, relay champions, and sectional state champions. That was just the last 2 years of our track program under the guidance of Coach Grimes, Coach Montoya, and all the other wonderful coaches that we are fortunate to have here in our program. So, Coach, here you go.
I got to hire Mr. Morello as my hype man. Wow. I don't even know how to follow that, man. But I just want to thank everybody who came out tonight. Congratulations to all the spring athletes. I first got to give an honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because he's the one that inspires me to do what I do with these young people. I got to say a special shout out to my wife, because she told me to, but she's actually my official assistant coach. These kids have no idea how much leg pain she saves them from by talking me down off the ledge half the time. All these accolades don't happen just by me. Like you said, Coach Montoya, Raheem Byram, Alex Diaz, Jenna Rutsky, Sam Tenenbaum, Alex Diaz, and the irrepressible Mr. Speller. We work very well together. That's probably the best group of coaches we've had in the school, in the state, to be honest with you. And right now in the state rankings, what did we finish, number 4? They put us number 4. The writers said Deptford's a better team than us, but the reality is, the proof's in the pudding. We are the number 1 team in the state, regardless of what they say. And our performances have said so. In winning the state championships this year, we actually went in, we lost our number 1 pole vaulter 2 days before state sectionals, and we still won. No other team could do that. We had some people not perform as well as they would have liked to, so we lost some points. We still won the sectional title by almost 10 points, the Group 4 title by 10 points. So when they say someone else is better than us, I say, look at the stats. This is the best team in the entire state. Well, part of it. There's a lot of guys that are not here. I don't know where they're at. Probably have 5 guys or something, but that's all right. They'll work it off later. Let me just call some of these guys up here. First, come here, David. Let me call the freshmen up. This is a very important reason why we win. This young man here, David Benitez, he's the number 1 freshman triple jumper in the state. He stepped up for us real big. Like I said, when we headed into states, we had lost our pole vaulter. He had an emergency appendectomy, so we knew we had to find some points somewhere. This freshman stepped up at the state level, the Group 4 state level, and scored major points for us that sealed that victory for us. A lot of freshmen wouldn't even be at the meet. This young man was there. He's all business, so we're looking forward to another 3 years of outstanding performances out of this young man. Who's next? Go on, Elvin. You come up next. This is Elvin Marte Feliz. Please excuse his outfit. What were you doing, painting or something, man? Okay, that's all right, though. We still love you. Elvin is a lights-out hurdler. He started out as a sprinter. We moved him to the hurdles along the way, and he took to it like a duck in water. Let me see, where are your accolades? Sorry. I thought I can get through this without my reading glasses. Now I look like Mr. Magoo. All right, Elvin, here we go. So he's all conference. The all-state rankings just came out this afternoon. We didn't have a chance to put them on there. Elvin made all Group 4 third team. He's a two-time All-American. He's heading to St. Peter's on scholarship to ply his trade there, and we're going to miss him. Well, they'll miss him. I'm not going to miss you. That's Elvin. Who's next? Oh yeah, there we go. He doesn't like when I use his full government name, but I'm going to anyway because he's a senior. Schwan Cortez Grimes III. Yeah, he's been a mainstay. Hey, man, relax, buddy. That's your name. Hey, deal with it, buddy. So anyway, it's been an amazing ride. It's a special joy when you get to coach your namesake, and your namesake works out very well. He's been a part of numerous county record relays. Actually, this is one half of the county record shuttle hurdle, #1 shuttle hurdle in the country. Two-time All-American. The good folks at Monmouth University saw the value in him and decided to give him a scholarship to come ply his trade down there in the fall. Tez. Come on, Michael. This is Michael Perry, one of the state's elite hurdlers. This one's only a junior, so we have another year with this one. Michael, at one point, held the school record. His teammate Elvin beat him, so they went back and forth, but it's something when you have three of the top 5 hurdlers in the state on your roster. He's the lead leg of that #1 shuttle hurdle relay team. He's all conference, and I'm sure next winter, he's going to defend his state 55-meter hurdle title, right? We get to work July 7th. All right. Who's next? Oh, the best dressed man on the team. Come on, Tyler. Come on up here. This is Tyler O'Gara. He's the best dressed man on the team. He's put me to shame. I didn't realize he's going to dress up like that. I'd have put a suit on, but that's all right, though. Tyler's clean as a whistle. Hey, step to the front, buddy. So Tyler, he lost the bulk of the winter season with a bad Achilles injury, and he worked, came back just in time to help us secure our titles. He is where my notes at here. He is all GMC, all state second team, all Group 4 first team, GMC champion, sectional champion, group champion, and we have another year with this young man, and one of only 2 men in the state in the last 20 years to clear 7 feet. So it's going to be exciting to see what we can do next year, right? Yes, sir. All right, come on, Jamel. Last but not least, for the boys at least, we have Jamel Wilmote. This is one of the state champions Mr. Morrell spoke to. He won to meet the champions in the 100 and 200. His 200 time wound up breaking not only the county record, but narrowly missed the state record by .02. It's the 4th fastest all conditions time in state history. Hey, stop hiding. Get up here. Don't be bashful. He is, let me see, all red division, all GMC, all state first team, all Group 4 first team. The GMC Athlete of the Year. He's in the running for the Gatorade Track Athlete of the Year. And right now, we're still trying to figure out which school, but we have at the table, correct me if I'm wrong, Oregon, Oklahoma State, North Texas, Texas Tech, Rutgers, North Carolina A&T, and Alabama are all in the running. So we'll know soon who he's going to be. This is my man Jamel. We have a couple that couldn't be here today. We have a football player who found some speed in his leg. Sal Fama Lynn is all GMC, all Group 4 third team, and he's only a junior, so he'll be back. Anaya Hall, he's the littlest high jumper you'll ever see, but he is a champion. He's all red division, all GMC, all state third team, all Group 4 second team. Big Red, Redrick Robinson is all GMC, all red division, and all Group 4 second team. He's the first thrower in almost 20 years to medal at the Meet of Champions. Some of our accolades we have, like I said, our shuttle hurdle relay team is #1 in the country as of right now. Our 4x1 broke the Group 4 state sectional record, and these gentlemen up here are heading down to Philadelphia starting tomorrow for national championships. We're not done just yet. We have some national titles we have to try to win. So I'm sure Mr. Morrell will send the update soon enough. So that's the boys track team. And now our ladies. Come on up, girls. The girls team, we had big hopes for the girls team this season, but a catastrophic injury during the winter took out one of our top girls, and we didn't have an answer for that quite yet. So these 2 young ladies had to carry it, but the good news was we had a lot of other young sophomores step up. So this time next year, I promise you, the girls will have outdone the boys. Challenge, fellas. Challenge. So first we have Kira Etchitero. She is one of the top pole vaulters around. She is all conference, all red division. Not sure how we're going to replace her pole vaulting ability. She's been a wonderful leader, a wonderful personality, so that's going to be a little tough, so I'm going to have to put, well, actually, that's on you, Miss Buddy. You got to replace that. All right, and then we have Kaya Waldron. She started out a sprinter, and Mr. Speller said, nah, she's tall. Let me try her out in high jump, and it worked out. So she is the conference sectional champion in high jump, and actually Group 4 champion as well as high jump. Sorry, I didn't forget. She's heading off to Rowan next year, where they have a dynamic jump situation. So she's going to do amazing things there, and she'll also be chasing a national title this weekend at in Philadelphia, UPenn. And that's that. Oh, wait. Yeah, you might. Carrie, you're shortest. You go up. Wait.
Thank you. Thank you again. Track team has put up 3 banners in our gym as well, so that's always, it's good to recognize them for that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support.
All right. Well, that wraps up our presentations for the evening. I just want to say on behalf of the Board of Ed, it's so wonderful recognizing so many students throughout the course of the year. It's something that we take so much pride in as board members, seeing the fruits of everyone's labor come together when it comes to our students, whether they're performing well academically, well on the court or the fields, or around the track, on our stages. We just have so much to be proud of, and so this culmination of the end of the year really just makes us all reflect on how many wonderful activities and wonderful programs that our schools offer, especially here at the high school. So thank you all so much, and I just give a big round of applause for all of our students again. Thank you. So we do have anyone from the board would like to say anything? Dr. Zakowski?
Hard to top that, but I do echo your words and your sentiments. It's not just the athletes I want to recognize. I want to recognize the families. When you're this successful and you're involved in high-level sports and competition, I know the travel teams and the weekends, the non-scholastic sports that families sacrifice and help and put our student athletes in a competitive environment. And so I think it's appropriate, Madam President, we give a big round of applause for our families and the support systems that their athletes receive while they're competing and representing our schools. So thank you, families.
We do have a couple of items to get to on our agenda, a couple of business items, but it's a short agenda this evening. Number 6 on our agenda, we'll have a public session on agenda items only. If anyone from the public would like to speak on agenda items only, this is now the time. We just ask that you come up to the podium, state your name, and you'll be given 3 minutes. Okay, seeing none, we'll move to item 7. Vice President James, would you?
Can we just get a motion to close the session then? It's not on there, but we have to close the session.
Okay.
Yep. Second. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the first.
That was Mr. Liguori and Ms. James.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Session is closed.
Thank you. Vice President James, would you take item number 7?
Sure. I move to approve the following action relative to finance item for the 25-26 school year. Shall I read the resolution?
Please.
Whereas the North Brunswick Township Board of Education received bids for asbestos remediation at various schools, bid number 26-03. And whereas bids were publicly opened on June 10th, 2026, and the base bid at $68,300, pipe installation, wrap and cut at $85, and fitting installation unit wrap and cut at $85 each. Whereas the board has determined to accept all listed alternates, and whereas BMC Incorporated submitted a bid in the amount amount of $68,300 for the base bid. And whereas the bid has been reviewed by the board's architect and administration and determined to be responsive and responsible, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby awards a contract for asbestos remediation to BMC Company Incorporated in the total contract amount of $68,300, subject to final review of all required documents and execution of a formal agreement. And be it further resolved that the board authorizes the business administrator/board secretary to execute all necessary documents to effectuate this contract. Can I have a second?
Second. I'm going to do a roll call on this. Mr. Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Cepeda?
Yes.
Ms. James?
Yes.
Mr. Lagori?
Yes.
Dr. Patel?
Yes.
Mr. Singh?
Yes.
Ms. Sinha? Yes. Ms. Toth?
Yes.
And Mr. Wen.
Yes.
The award has been approved.
Thank you. At this time, we'll have a public session on any matter. If anyone from the public would like to address the board, this is now the time. We just ask that you come up to the podium. We ask that you state your name, and you'll be given 3 minutes. Seeing and hearing none, can I please have a motion to close the public portion of the meeting?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
This session is closed.
All right. At this time, we will motion to go into closed session, whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 PL 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body is of the opinion that such circumstances presented exist. Now therefore be it resolved by the North Brunswick Township Board of Education that the public shall be excluded from discussion of and action upon the hereinafter specified subject matters. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows. Number 1, legal matters. Number 2, negotiations. We're adding number 3, personnel. It is anticipated at this time that the above stated subject matter shall be made public at such time as the need for non-disclosure no longer exists. This resolution shall take effect immediately. So can we please have a motion to go into closed session?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? We can go into closed session.
Thank you. Okay. We just need a motion to go back into open session.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone opposed? We are back in session.
Thank you so much. We appreciate our audience tonight, all of our students and families that attended our meeting. We have no business coming out of closed session, so at this time we will just adjourn and look forward to seeing everyone at our meeting next week back at the Board of Ed. So we just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned at